Hello! And welcome to Final Fantasy XIII. We're here. We're finally here. I don't mind this game, but at the same time, I don't like it. But it's not for the reason that a lot of people don't like this one, or even the whole series. My reasoning behind not liking this one is that the characters are boring. The world is not exactly explained or shown in a way that makes you like it. And the fact that the bulk of the lore has to be read in the game for you to understand the story of the game. That's just poor planning. But you'll see. I like 13-2 because it's like the perfect balance between everything they were trying to do with this one, and a good game. So
The 13 days
you've got that
after
balance
we
there.
were the beginning of the end.
Also, this is the first game to have an Aussie voice actor in it, in the Final Fantasy series. With an Aussie accent. Also a Kiwi with an Aussie accent, which is just unsettling. That shit shouldn't happen. Like, this game is pretty. I'm not going to deny that. Like, this is a beautiful game. Even the fact that it's 10 years old, it is a beautiful game. But the story is a convoluted mess. Like 20 times worse than Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts, you can understand the basics. In this, it's like everything has a title, and that title has significance, and that significance is based on a data log that you collect every 30 seconds in the game. So, that's a thing. And there's like so many cool things about Lightning, but yet I still find her boring. It's like she is this infallible hero. She's a hero because Square says she's a hero. Whereas Saz is a normal dude. I like Saz. And they never explain this power. What is this bullshit gravity nonsense? And it's on.
So far, so good. They all want to fight.
Good for them.
But again, this game is beautiful. I am playing this on the PS3, as you can see down the very bottom there. Okay. I'm showing the full cutscene for this because, one, I want to show how beautiful it is before it gets to the stupidity of what this game is. So if you think Kingdom Hearts is basically push X to win, this game is basically worse. You don't even get to move the characters, it's just push X to win. One of the big complaints that a lot of people have with this game is the linearity of it all. So you're basically running down corridors and all that shit. But I mean, that's always been a thing in Final Fantasy, going back to pretty much FF7. You have the advantage of going to the warp map, but this one doesn't have that option. You don't really even have the option to teleport to this one. Whereas I don't have an issue with the linearity. I think it makes it a more refined and condensed, like, world. But in saying that, I wish you had more to explore. So, like, when you go to an area, you're not just going, like, in a small little box of an area to talk to one person, and that one person is another playable character. Ah, yeah, there's also the stupid thing in this, where if the character you're playing as dies, it's game over. Phoenix Downs are a thing, but if they die, that's it. Because you don't control the other two party members. But, you'll see. Do I want the auto battle tutorial? There's a lot of these. No. So, I can't move the character. It's legitimately just push X to whip. Oh, look at that! I won! But wait, there's more.
Fall back.
This game has probably the fewest amount of songs that I actually like in it. So you've got like Blinded by Light, Saber's Edge, and that's pretty much it. Maybe even the Fate of Lassie, but like the songs in this aren't memorable. It's just very samey, and that's Masashi Hamazu doing the music on this one.
This thing won't give up.
Also, lightning used as a gun blade, like Squall did in FF8. You heal between every battle. That's a thing. Oh. Do I need to heal? Nope. Cool. I just gotta make sure my health stays above 100 for this part. Otherwise, it's game over 7 minutes in again. And I don't want to repeat Mystic Quest. That game is bad enough. You can break the attacks early as well. So, say you don't want to have lightning go 2 attacks. You just want it to go 1. You just push triangle. Combat in this first section of the game is pointless. And we'll get to pointless combat when we get to Lightning Returns. I hate that game. It is absolute garbage.
Oh goodness. Ooh.
And skip. Yeah, I remember JonTron made a video. I don't like JonTron. But he made a video that was actually very entertaining about this game. And it's like, oh,
Sure we can get through here?
try turning left, and it just kept running forward every single time. That's a save point and a shop. And this is a blitz, so we're not going to save. Go away! Yeah, see how I keep saying data log updated? That is pretty much this game in a nutshell. If you want to understand the lore, you have to read those data logs. But if you don't read it, then you don't understand why Lightning Returns is a thing. Fuck off! Fuck off! You're pointless. You don't get any experience during this part. The only thing you really gain is a couple of items, which you can actually pick up along the way anyway. It's basically just restocking your potions. And skip! I always suck at missing this battle. Yes! Every fucking time. Yeah. Ha! Lightning's doing a blitz too. Except, you know, it's not game over if she does it. Oh, stagger! Alright, so stagger is basically, you break their defenses so much that they become exposed. It's pretty much the only way you can beat certain bosses. In fact, most bosses, actually. You have to stagger them to then drop their guard for you to do damage to them. It's ass backwards. I have very little control over the camera in this part as well. Fuck off! I did not get touched by you. Alright. So, the combat in this one, very early on, is not a deep system. Mostly because you don't have the paradigm shift system in place. When you beat the first major boss, there's a couple of bosses along the way, but the first major boss, Anima, which you'd remember from the Final Fantasy X Blitz as well, if you did watch the 10 Blitz, or at least the 10 highlights, you'll know that Anima is this summon, or Aeon. Fuck off. Fuck off! And, it basically turns you into a Lassie. I know how to use items! Why is there a tutorial for using items? It's a fucking RPG! Yeah, I just wanted to end his suffering before the stagger wore off. So there is a trick to getting the stagger to work. So there are different types of characters you can use. Skip! So you got like Commando,
You leave this to me.
Synergist, Sentinel, Ravager.
Hey, this way. Come on.
God damn it! And I know I've forgotten one. Saboteur. So you got the 6 classes. They each have their own special functions. Like right now, Lightning is a commando. So she does stronger attacks than normal, but can't, for the life of her, keep a stagger going. Which is why Saz is here. Saz is a Ravager right now. What that means is that he can create a stagger and hold it. So you'll notice that the stagger bar maintains some depth to it while Saz attacks, whereas when Lightning does it, it's a very small one. And through that, you can build up a combo and do what you need to do. It's fucking right there.
Hey now.
Alright. It's entirely our lucky day. What are you talking about? Skip! First boss. Awesome character. I know how to attack chain! What the fuck do you think I've been doing this whole time, game? Just jacking off? Actually, let's be honest, I pretty much have been. Let's kill the ads. Alright, so for this fight, I need to keep my main HP above 130. Go! Heal. There's a very useful item you can get later on in the game. Actually, I don't even know where it is in the game. It's called the Doc's Code. What it does is it amplifies the effectiveness of potions. And truth be told, that's how I got through the game in the first run. By having Doc's Code, I was able to just use potions the entire way. I didn't have to have a medic on my team at all. Except in instances where, you know, I had a sentinel and 2 medics. Just to survive shit. Skip! So that's the thing. Oh, I hate you, Snow. I hate you. I hate you so much. I love his voice actor, Troy Baker, but Snow as a character is boring. His whole shtick is that he thinks he's a hero, but he's actually a bit of a coward. He's a reckless coward, but he's a coward. He's also a fucking idiot.
Sanctum's gonna pay for this.
His whole combat shtick as well is that he fights with his fists, but he has a sigil on his back, which is what actually gives him his strength. So see, he's got the sigil on the back of his coat now. That wasn't there in the running around. Also, I don't understand why Square felt it necessary to hide your allies' health in this part. Like, they're on your team. Why would you need to hide their HP?
Same plan as always.
Fuck! So you will get very, very sick of hearing the battle theme in this one, which is what we're playing right now, Blinded by Light. Because you hear it so much in a normal playthrough. In this, I'm not expecting to get much further than the Vile Peaks. If I get past Vile Peaks, well then, shit.
You're the only hope these people have.
Fuck! Like, so much of this game, like Ocarina of Time, is waiting. You have to wait for every part of the battle. So you watch the little gauge go up, yet this combat system, when they first showed it off, was this frantic, chaotic mess that I was actually looking forward to. And that frantic, chaotic mess actually comes back in 13.2, where they made the combat a little faster, but a little easier to grasp, if that makes sense. So I'm playing it on normal speed. I'm not playing it on the slow speed. I will be for a couple of fights if I do get far enough, but for the most part I'll be playing on normal speed. And that's just to basically make the game playable. This game has no easy mode or anything like that. That comes in 13.2 and Lightning Returns. And you can bet your ass I'm playing it on them for those games. Although Lightning Returns, I'm hoping does not last longer than an hour. Because that game is actually torture. The rules for that game are also a little different. So you can actually survive losing a normal battle. The way the game works is that if you die, you have SP that can kind of save you. Oh, nice little behemoth already. But my rule is, if you use it 3 times in total, not back to back, but in total, it's game over. And the last time I did a blitz of it where I was just rushing through, not really giving a flying fuck about the whole game. Really? You healed as well? Fuck you, Godot. Are you Godot or LeBro? I feel like she's Godot. I can't remember. These characters are so samey They come back in 13-2 as well, and they're just as samey. You better not be wasting my potions doing that, bitch. Yay! He just punched a behemoth to death with his bare hands. Can we just talk about that for a second? Fuck off! No! Bad game. Think I'm playing as... yeah. Another cool character. So what this guy does is he targets someone. It's a bit of a dick move. But he'll target one person, basically not let up. When I last did a blitz of this, he exclusively targeted lightning. Which is extremely frustrating. Actually, I'm going to quickly heal. Can you actually just launch this prick? Yay! Skip! Skip! Alright, so the reason why so much shit is happening right now is because this is a purge. And it's not the movie Purge where lawlessness is a thing for a day. Essentially, what the Purge is in this is when
Everyone's all right.
the church and state believe that they need to kind of put fear back in the people. They will kind of create a threat in a lessee. Which is a human tasked with a focus. This game is complicated. Tasked with a focus that they must complete, otherwise they become a monster. Now, the lessee are very powerful individuals. They can use like magic and actually are what create the paradigm system. So if people come into contact with a lessee, then the church basically, if they want to instill fear in an area and show their power, they will do a purge of said area. And that's what this is. This is a purge of everyone who was on the beach. We're in the place that I can't remember because this game is extremely boring. So essentially, it's just the church and the state killing a ton of people as a show of power. Why are we listening to Snow's theme when playing as Hope? This guy as well, Hope, is a whiny little bitch. His most respectable part of the entire series is in 13-2 when he actually grows the fuck up, legitimately. And then they kind of do this whole de-aging thing for him, like he regenerated like a Time Lord in Lightning Returns. So that makes me pissed off. Also, way to show a crash off screen. Well done.
You're gonna regret this.
Why is she echoing? So I like Vanille as a character. She's a very complex character. She comes across as very young, innocent, and naive, and I'm not gonna lie, Square pretty much put all their cute, sexy aspects into this character, but she's like 16, 15. Oh, I got a trophy. Oh yeah, this is the first time I'm playing on this PS3, so... I like Vanille because she is a very complex character. So she comes across as very young, innocent, naive, and all that shit. But in reality, she has like one of the darkest stories, and it comes through every so often. Like, I cannot get over how complicated her character is. What was that? Oh, a save point in the shop. I don't need you. Alright, this is a fight I have to fight, unfortunately. Unless I can lead him away. Fuck!
Wrapped up and ready.
Why is he echoing? It's like he was recorded in a really shit sound booth. Or someone's bedroom. Like my audio. I don't have foam padding on my walls. Seriously, what is that echo? And this is where battles just become boring. Like, the first time I played this game, it was also on a PS3, actually, on one of my friend's PS3s, Woodchunks, or Wood Alive, I don't know what it goes by these days. And I got all the way up to the boss coming up shortly, and I just thought, is this really Final Fantasy? Because, like, this doesn't feel like Final Fantasy. I'm not going to use the shrouds just yet. And I just kind of... I spent the whole time just going, is this game for real? Admittedly, I had the same mentality when playing Final Fantasy VI and VII for the first time. But this was so much worse.
Some kind of welcoming present from that first recon team they sent in?
What recon team? Bull fucking shit! Eat shit and die. I hate these guys. They're helpful in later Final Fantasies, 13.3 or 13.2. But fuck, they're annoying. Not the dogs. The little Zwerg things. Oh, with 13.2 I won't be using any DLC. So I won't have access... It's same with Lightning Returns. I won't have access to Lightning or... Oh, penis! Or Eunice costume in Lightning Returns. Oh, I hate this fight. I hate this fight. It is asinine. Fine, I'll heal. Lay off my token black man. Myrmidon. Alright, you can stop attacking lightning now. Seriously, just kindly get fucked. Just die! How are you alive? Oy vey. That scoring system is pointless. There are some fights in Lightning Returns and 13.2, which on your first playthrough are impossible to get above like 2 stars. Unless you like really like fuck with the system. Alright. I was hoping they'd actually follow me up there. Ah, balls!
Wrapped up and ready.
Boom, bitch! Alright. So, I have a lot of respect for lightning in one scene in this game alone. One scene. That scene is coming up soon. I skipped you. It's probably in about 10-ish minutes. But it's just this one scene that makes me respect her above everything else. Ugh. So the reason why each of the characters is here. Lightning is chasing her sister Sarah, who was taken into the Sacarium, wherever we are now. She was taken in here, and she's basically been used as a sacrifice to lead the purge, essentially. Reason why Snow is here is because Lightning's sister Sarah is also his fiancée. And Lightning doesn't like him. I don't like him either, he's a fuckwit. The reason why Hope and Vanilla are here is because Hope wants to kill Snow. Because Snow 7, 8, 9, 12, we'll just say 12 scenes ago that I've skipped over. In effect, inadvertently killed Hope's mum. So, sucks for him. We have been doing all along, you little shit. I don't like you, Hope. I think you are a whiny bitch. Ah, Seath. So this is what l'Cie become if they fail their focus. Now, the problem with the focuses is that they're 100% vague. Oh, cool. Hope's dead. Making me waste my fucking Phoenix down on your ass. I hate you. Alright. Ah, how appropriate. I got a tear of frustration. So yeah, Hope wants to kill Snow. That's a thing. Vanille feels kind of guilty because this is actually... She's the reason why Sarah was made into a l'Cie. Oh, I hate this part. Huh. That never works. Yeah, there's another one coming up here. Can I skip past him? Yay! Alright, can I skip past this guy? Yeah. Fuck! I hate these ones. They take so long to kill! Even in 13.2, they're just so tedious. Like, look how little damage I'm doing in comparison to him. And I can't level up. So I can't, like, grind through the game and get stronger. Like, I have to do this amount of damage every single time. And, like, there are parts in this game where you'll fight 5 of those. And it's just like, how is this good game design? Like, I struggle to see how this is good game design. In any respect. Ah, fuck. Ah! I hate this game. It is entirely possible to die in these fights because the game is ass. Like, if they do a fire at the same time on the same character, that character's straight up dead. And if that character is lightning, that's fucking game over. Get fucked! Alright, that's one of them. Stop! Oh! Oh, gassed. Go up to Saz. That's not Saz. Oh, 4 stars? Oh, what a shame. Fuck you, game. Sada! Best character in the series. Sada.
Sarah! Time to go. We have to leave before the army. What?
That's a post brand. That girl's a Lassie.
Yeah, she got some ink.
I already told you that.
Post Lassie are the enemies of Cocoon.
So they should die?
Listen, if she fails her focus, you know how that'll end.
Yep, skip! 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 I hate you, Snow. Also, that's Sarah there now, and she's naked. Because reasons. Kindly get fucked. Alright, I am going to use a couple of... Not that one, not that one. Not that one. Where is it? There it is. How do I have no shrouds? I picked up shrouds. Fuck you, game. Skip! Didn't the game give me shrouds? Okay, this is the first boss, by the way. First real boss. Anima. This is a fal'Cie. You will learn the titles of everything when you play through this series, because the game will tell you non-stop what they are. Lassie, Seath, fal'Cie. I don't understand the fascination that this game has with that shit. Yay, they're back. Ah, bitch! Yep. It's weird that the left one is the top one now. Because it was the right one the first time. It also annoys me that he initiates the regeneration, like, immediately. Oh yeah, this is what is considered tactics in this game, for this point in the game. Later on, it's all about timing your majiggies, your paradigm shifts. Come on, just fucking day. Like, if you look at the stagger percentage you need to take this fucker out, 300%. I can't get it up over 110 for the most part of this game. Resonant magic. I don't use magic. So, fuck you, game. That ability is pointless. Just like this battle. Alright, I'm not going to skip over the next cutscene because it shows what their focus is, and I'll show you how convoluted it can be. Oh, my 110. Awesome. Oy vey. Get fucked! Because apparently someone is meant to fulfill their focus in 13 days. Get used to hearing that number. Or else they're straight up fucked. They become a Sith. Or become crystal. Actually, they become a crystal by completing their focus. So Sarah completed her focus. Yay! Doctor's Code, awesome. Alright, so let's see how convoluted this shit is. Oh, this is pretty. Very pretty. But convoluted as fuck. I love their cloister bells. Okay. So, they're about to be branded as Lassie by Anima. Now, the one thing they never really quite explained is why the fal'Cie are mechanical. So they each get a brand in different locations, depending on where each of the characters was going to be hit. So as you saw, Lightning was hit pretty much just on her boob. And Snow was hit on his arm and all that. Alright, here's the focus. That's their mission. Did you get anything from that? Yeah. So, everything's turning to crystal now. Really cool sequence, actually. Like, I love that the spray even crystallizes.
When I couldn't see a future, and I was afraid. When the future was clear, and it hurt to see. I'd just close my eyes, and lose myself in happier days.
Okay. Thanks, Vanille. No! Skip! So, this whole sequence in Bottom, New Bottom, one of them, all takes place 13 days ago. Told you that number would keep cropping up. Which is why Sarah, she only just got branded pretty much that day before. Or might have been two. It was a certain number of days at that point. Shut up! And yay, paradigm shifting. I don't care. So this combination works so well for many reasons. The annoying thing is that they limit what paradigms you have for each character very early on. They also limit how much you can level up, so that you don't become too strong. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the 13 days ago. So they keep going back to that whole sequence.
Yep.
Oh, wrong one. I want equipment on lightning. Equip the Doctor's Code. So now you've got all these paradigms that you can equip, which is so many. Now, pretty much the one that I'm on at the moment is the most useful, by far. But you can create your own. So lightning only has two options, Commander or Ravager. In which case we're going to create one that has Ravager option instead. He can become a Sentinel, which is also very helpful, and she can become a Medic. So the reason why you'd want something like this is so that Snow can endure all the hits, Vanille can keep healing you, and Lightning can keep doing damage that maintains a stagger. But the problem is, the more she attacks like that, the more likely the stagger is going to drop off. Because while it holds a high one, it has a quick burn. So that's a thing. But I can't use my Crystarium just yet. But each of my characters is now slightly stronger because of their paradigms. Oi. Why does she walk so slow? Fuck off! Yeah, it's so pointless showing the paradigms I have there. Alright, now I can use the Crystarium. Have I actually got any... Oh, fuck off. Any points I can use? Alright, cool. So this is how you level up. It is like a new version of we'll call it the Sphere Grid, shall we? And it is a convoluted mess. I want HP. Strength also helps. Ravager. Alright, and I might as well do Vanille as well while we're here. Like, everything has this pointless animation as well. I don't understand what they were thinking with half of this shit, because it is just pointless. Everything has to have a tedious animation.
Find a way out of here. We can worry about everything else later.
Alright, so Snow is trying to become the designated leader.
Things out ahead. Watch the others, will you?
Designated leader. Problem is, he's a fucktard. So I'm still trying to avoid battles because they're still very pointless at this point. There is a boss coming up soon-ish that will kill me sometimes.
We fight it.
Psycho. I know this shit. If I want to skip a turn, I just push triangle. Fuck! More cutscenes. This game is cutscenes the game. It's like cutscene, then you have a brief scene, then another cutscene, then a brief scene, then a cutscene, then you have a little bit of gameplay, then cutscene. As you can tell, I don't like this game. Because so much of it is pointless. Like, this game actually, like, when I first played it, I was intrigued. I'm not gonna lie. I was very intrigued by it. I honestly thought, you know, why is this a Final Fantasy? But I was intrigued. It tickled me funny. So, when I finally got to fully play it, I kind of knew what to expect in the first section of the game. And truth be told, I didn't really die in this game for quite a long time. It wasn't until... let's see, I had Odin by that point. I was pretty far in the game. I was probably about, I'd say just over a third of the way through it. I hate these guys.
That doesn't look good.
So I got pretty far. And that's when I had my first death. And it was just against like a normal monster. It wasn't even a boss, it's a normal monster that I couldn't avoid.
Ways to meet. I might as well make introductions.
Now they introduce themselves. Oh look, it's Sarah. Not yet. She's coming up though. Sass's theme.
It's not right. Why kids have to get dragged into this?
I'll keep the kids out of trouble.
No, you won't.
Problem with that is, you're one of them.
Hey,
Trying to take on the post-foul C.
I like
That was our
Saz.
first mistake. You should have left it to the Sanctum. Why not? I mean, we've counted on the Sanctum's foul C for food, water, everything.
They're literally like 4 meters in front of you, Vanille. Fuck's sake. Ugh. Alright. So, like, I get why they put in so many cutscenes. It was like to explain the story, introduce the characters, get you to know them. But the problem is that they're so ever present. Like, they're always there. You really rarely get a breather from them. And what they do is they do break up the monotony of all the battles, I guess. But at the same time, it's just like, can you not? Like, there are other ways to break up the monotony of the battles and the running in the corridors. And the fact that you know this as well, which is why you put so many in, it's troubling. Alright, here comes the scene where I respect lightning. A tiny bit.
Sarah.
Yeah, she's naked.
Sarah!
She's naked.
Sarah. I'll get you out of there.
Sarah has like the most personality in this entire game. What are you doing? What
Thanks.
what is this? Stop it.
This is goodbye.
Ah.
Lightning! You're just gonna leave her?
Yes.
Psycom will be here soon. If they find us, we're all dead. You think Sarah'd want that? You think you know how she feels?
Yes.
If I leave her, then I'll never know. We'll be fine. I can handle anything they throw at us.
Really?
No one will die.
Except you.
I'll protect Sarah and Cocoon.
Do it then. Alone. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. Yes! Oh!
Protected to you?
Whew! That felt good.
I can save her.
Yes!
What can you
Every
possibly
single
do?
time. And look at her knuckles.
Whatever it takes.
She's got metal knuckles. And she is punching him in the face with that shit. Respect.
You two are hopeless.
Alright, that's enough of me. Boss time. I know how the paradigm system works. Alright, so the whole point of this is to switch into a sentinel role to prevent that. Alright, so the good thing about having a commando on the team is that you can essentially maintain the what's-a-majiggy, the stagger. Just heal us. There you go, bitch. Stagger! Full power, come on. Come on now! Yes, son. So there's a little trick you can do in these games to kind of break the whole ATB and the paradigm gauge, and that is to like have multiple of the same one. So if you have like 4 of the, two of the Commander Ravager like paradigms, and then have 2 of the like Sentinel medic ones, then you can essentially become this awesome beast of healing and doing damage constantly, because you don't have to worry about the gauge going down at all. So you basically like wait your turn and then do your attack. Ow! Ow! Now don't heal yourself, you stupid wench. Heal Lightning. She dies, the game over. Feckin' Jeebus. Just do all the damage. Every of the damage. And potion. So we just gotta make sure that we kill it shortly. Penis. So the reason why it's only attacking Snow is because of the fact that he used the Sentinel roll. So he basically provoked it to only attack him, which is handy. Alright, there is a sequence coming up with Snow, which I hate. Oh look, the data log updated again. It's pretty much... So in this game there are summons. There's the Aeons there in this one that are the Eidolon. Now the Eidolon, you have to fight them to unlock them, much like you do in 8. But the problem is, you're on a timer. And if you don't do the right thing at the right time, it's straight up game over. And the game does a piss poor job of explaining what you need to do. Like, it is god awful.
I hope Snow's okay.
Shut up! It's not, it can't shake.
You should close your eyes.
No one escapes my wrath in this game. Like, there's so much to dislike about it. Oh, it's getting warm. Alright, so that's a bass. Why does the bass have feet? Genuine question. Why does bass have feet? It's just weird.
Don't talk to him. You'll never get past this if you don't say something.
My god.
Looks operational.
Shut up! Oh yeah, I can upgrade my Crystarium. Let's go Commando. Perfect. And that way. Perfect. Again, everything has to have a fucking animation. Cool. Hey. Now Saz gets the short straw on this one because, like, he only has the one paradigm for the longest time. The longest time. For the longest time. And then when he gets the second one he gets is Synergist, which isn't very useful early in this game. It's very useful later in the game, but not early in the game. And then he gets Saboteur, I believe. Like, he doesn't get Commandos for a long time, and then he doesn't get Medic for a long time, and he doesn't get Sentinel for a long time. And, like, I can't understand the logic of how they unlock the paradigms. Especially with the character pairings that you get later on in the game. Like, I can't even build my own party at this point. I don't get that opportunity until about halfway through the game, actually. Which is very Final Fantasy, I'll give it that. Like FF4, you don't get to build your character until the Game Boy Advance version. So you have to wait like 15 years for that shit. Alrighty. Yay, this guy. Oh, fuck off. Do I want to know how to use Libra? Yeah, actually I do. I want to use Libra. So, this battle is arse. I pretty much want to stay in this paradigm for a while. Except when I don't. So see how quickly I'm changing the paradigms? It's because it is very helpful in this battle. Yeah, whatever. Actually, we'll swap that so I can heal. And swap back to this. And do maximum damage. He did! Yeah, I don't like that the game times you on these fights. Because it makes you feel bad when you see, after certain battles, that the fight took half an hour. And you're like, why is this a thing?
Sending in cruisers.
Yeah, some of the shit that Saz says to Vanille as well is very, inappropriate. Their pairing is very unusual. Get fucked. Get fucked. So, story-wise, let's see what's happened. So, our heroes... I hate saying that word for them. Our protagonists, let's call them that. They were all branded by Anima, the Fal'Cie of Pulse. I think it's a Pulse, it might be a Cocoon. He's one of them, put it that way.
Stay sharp.
A Fal'Cie, let's just say that, it's easier. They were branded by a Fal'Cie to complete a focus to prevent the end of the world, or create the end of the world. Ragnarok. Heal me!
Just stay out of my way.
And in doing so, actually caused Ragnarok to happen. So, while this is going on, Lightning's sister Sarah, she turned to Crystal, became a bit of a shiny tart, and also as clickbait for Snow to basically stay behind. Ooh, item. Like, seriously, this game is beautiful. Like, it is really, really beautiful. But it's a piece of shit. That's like the Lightning trilogy in a nutshell. It's pretty to look at, but wow, no substance. Actually, that pretty much describes Square Enix at the moment. They're pretty to look at, but I wouldn't. Not for too long. It's like looking at the sun.
Stay sharp.
What was that noise, Vanille? Yay! They're dead. Boing, 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 boing. Boing, 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 boing. Be funny if, like, just one time she missed a footing and, like, landed on a beam, broke her ankle, and just, like, spent the rest of the game just writhing in agony.
How high is this thing? I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Money, yay, so pointless. So, I never spend money in this Blitz. Oh! Fucking end this! It's been going for an hour already! It's garbage! Alright, someone needs to put a silencer on Vanille. Like an actual silencer. So anytime she talks, it just goes... Fucking die! So this asshole is staggered, by the way. We're just doing, like, no damage to him. That is this game in a nutshell. Ooh. Fucking hell. I hate this game. Skip. Hate these enemies. Get fucked. There's some enemies later on in the game, clockwork soldiers, or clockwork samurai. Very, very useful for building up your Crystarium. So if you ever get to the tower near Urba, and you're needing to level up, on the lower floors there's some samurai that you can kind of just grind on. There's a mental image. That are very helpful. Lighting just changed. Very, very helpful for building up your Crystarium. Alright, so we're going to the temple where we actually killed Anima. No, 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 no. I don't want to fight your ass. I don't want to fight your asses. I wonder if there's a trophy in this game for collecting all the treasure chests. Because if there is, it's such a dick move on Square's part. Such a dick move. I would look it up, but my PlayStation 3 is not connected to the internet. Oy. Well, if you did your fucking job, Vanille, I wouldn't have to heal. To kill these pricks. So one thing I don't like about this game is how often it has to show everything. It spends so much time showing off that by the time that you're wanting to do anything, it's just like, I don't give a fuck anymore. There's not even an option to skip over that shit too. One of the bridges where Hope's mum died. Nora. Do I want to take the stairs or jump down? Let's jump down! No, 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 no! No, 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 fuck off! I hate enemies. I hate this part too, because enemies, like, they just appear out of nowhere half the time. So you do somewhat come back here in 13.2, but it's different. And it's pure evil. So one trick to avoiding enemies is to run the opposite direction to what they're facing. Ah! So that guy before, that was a boss. He's now just a normal enemy. That becomes a standard thing for this game. Yeah, he has no stagger point as well. There we go. There's the stagger point. I don't know what the point of that is. To hide shit. I don't get it. They do the same thing with trophies in these games as well. Like, Square doesn't understand how trophies work. So this isn't the only game that's got that fault as well. Like, if you play any of the Star Ocean games, half of the trophies in that game, you look at and you're like, how am I meant to get that? Because I don't know what it is, and you won't give me any clue, but I'm meant to unlock it if I want 100% the game. How's that work? These battles are so tedious, yes they are, they're so tedious. Stop hitting lightning! There are 2 other people in this battle. Oh, the RNG in this game is actually evil.
Yeah.
Why is she echoing? So there are parts in the game where the enemies will only target lightning. They won't target anyone else. And you really can't do shit about that. It's just like boom, lightning, boom, lightning, boom, lightning. Normally in a storm it's the other way around. Lightning boom, lightning boom, lightning boom.
Stay sharp.
Fine, I'll be a healer. It annoys me that in that cutscene the enemies can still hit you. Oh, that was dangerous. Can you not? I don't want to die to these fuckers. But it's looking like that's going to be the case. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. Yay, 1 left. Or 1 less, I should say. Yay, 1 left. Fucking hell. Still got 3 stars for it. So the stars are based on a number of different things. From my understanding, I could be entirely wrong on this. It is based on how quick you kill them, how much damage you end the fight with, having received, I should say, and I think it's also based on whether or not you lost any characters along the way. Oh, I don't want to do that. Oh, I hate those guys. The flying ones. No, he didn't fly at me. Awesome. So we're nearly at the end of this area. Skip. Oh yeah, I forgot about this guy. Ow! So this is the boss of this area. Like, I truly appreciate what they were trying to do with this game. I really do. Because they did create something that is playable. More than what I can say for mid-20s Ubisoft. So I can respect them for that. What I don't respect is how convoluted and uninteresting the game is. Why do we fight it again? This is pointless. Now I need a heal soon. Let's swap over to diversity. You don't need to show the fucking cutscene! Heal me. Heal me.
Stay sharp.
Thanks, bitch. Ow. Come on, guys. Come on, you can do it. Stagger this brick. There it is. I wish they'd followed 13.2's principle when you're changing jobs. That like the first time you do it, that's all you need to see. Just the once. I should have created a second paradigm of this. Oh well. Here now. He dead. Yay, Synergist and Saboteur. Woo. Skip! No! Alright, I think I'm about to do Shiva. Hey. Yep, Shiva time. Alright, so play as Saz a couple of times. A couple of battles back to back. I'm not really that low on potions. Skip. Alright. So, trick to this battle. Okay. So basically what I need to do is swap to Ravager, like keep swapping between Ravager and Commando. Because what Ravager does is it builds up the Gestalt, but then the Commando keeps it up. Yeah, so they'll keep healing me, which is nice of them. So basically what I need to do is just basically keep using the Ravager. Because they're like, oh, attacks alone will not do enough. So the timer is Doom, by the way. So the goal of the Idola here is to prevent me from building up any form of attack. Oh, Sentinel. against this. Why are you provoking? There's only one fucking enemy.
Come on then.
Ravage up. Yeah, the annoying thing is, like, this battle is a pain in the ass. Yeah, wrong one. So, you basically have to time it perfectly. So, every time it attacks me, it is also building up that Gestalt gauge. So I need to finish this very shortly. Shiva! Gestalt mode! So, Shiva can become a motorcycle in this. I'm pretty sure he sits on her face. Now, the annoying thing here is it's both a good thing and a bad thing. Snow is not playable for like 2 hours now. So you don't really get to see Shiva in action for a very long time. All the cutscenes. Now it's loading. No. Skip. Skip. Ugh. So this is likely where my Blitz will end. Here in the Vile Peaks. Now, the reason for that is the game becomes a bit dickish here. This is where RNG comes into play massively. It's also where your heroes split up, which is nice. So I get to play as Saz now. So each of the instrument chapters. Alright. Go away. Go away. Why is that a flashback? Why is that worthy of a flashback? Alright, cool. Paradigms. Whatever. Crystarium. Yay, they can develop further. Woo! How exciting. Yay! That's a thing, I guess. I don't really use Ravager in this as lightning. Revija. You're useful as a medic. It's pretty much all you're good for. Synergist. So the Synergist is helpful because of the ability to like cast Protect and shit like that. So that's very helpful. The Saboteur is like your it's the one that like casts the status ailments and shit like that. Go away. What is that sound? Kindly get fucked. Alright, may need to visit the shop soon to load up on some potions. Pretty low on them. Like the auto battle, I kind of get what they were doing with this. They were trying to make the fights more cinematic, so you're very showy and very flashy. But, a lot of tactics involved as well. They were trying to evolve the active time battle that they'd created decades ago. I can appreciate that. What I don't like is all the fucking waiting. Oh, last potion. That's dangerous. Oh, why is my video playing up? That's not good. Alright, let's linger here for a moment. There's nothing running in the background, is there? Not that I can see. Alright, let's see if that fixes it. Go away. Go away! Your ass! I'm sick of it. Also, if shit hits the fan, I'm up the creek without a paddle. That works. Yeah, not cool. Not cool. Oh, let's be tough guys and beat up the one person who's killing us. Oh, that's real cool, game. Fuck you. If you kill Hope, I will actually be happy. But you have to legitimately kill him. Like, he has to be nuzlocked out of the game. But you have to do it in one move, game. You failed! Yeah, the part of the Vile Peaks that will likely kill me is actually a little bit further up. It's one of the bosses up here. Skip! 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 I know how a synergist works. Three-way battles. Oh! Alright, do I actually have a commando roll at all on anyone? No. No. Awesome! Good work, game. You've done well. You've done very well. You've created pointlessness. Oy. Alright. Actually, I'm going to set... And set that as the active one.
Get tired?
I need potions. Nothing but potions. Let's sell you. No, sell you. Sell you as well. No, sell! Milky White. Categorize. Fine, whatever. That should be enough. Give me more potions! Ugh. All I need is potions. All you need is love! While they fight each other, they don't notice me. Really? Really? I have to fight this shit?
Let's get this over with.
Alright, take out the watch drones.
Atta girl.
So we're taking out the watch drones because they are a little bit more dangerous.
You got this, Vanille. Bullseye.
There we go.
Did you see that coming?
Yeah, these Pulsework soldiers are interesting beasts. Vanille, do something. Oi. Whew. Heal me, bitch. Fucking die. Fucking die! Just die already! Hey, I fucking hate them. So does the capture, apparently. Oi, fucking vey.
You know,
Move.
like this.
That was pointless. You never see the chat again. Yeah, I hate this sequence of the game because the job classes you have for Saz and Vanille are garbage. They are utter garbage. You don't have a commando, which means you can't deal a lot of physical damage. Instead, you've got mages. 2 mages. What is the fucking point? Oh, look, another flashback. And we're back to Hope's sob story. Climb, climb. So while one of us is heading towards Palamporum, which you'd remember the name from Final Fantasy IV, hopefully. Oh, go away! The others are heading for a forest.
Come to pasta.
Let's stick to this one. Takes longer, but it gets the job done. So, the major reason why I dislike this game is because everything can be done in one way or another slowly, or it can be done quickly at high risk. And unfortunately, the risk is not always worth the reward. Especially considering that you've got characters like this cast here, where they can't do enough physical damage to save their life. Instead, they rely solely on magical damage, which gets them fuck all in this world.
Thanks.
Who did the recording of this? Because it's terrible. I can hear the echo.
Changing gears.
I hate you. Yeah, the 2 characters I like get very little spotlight in this game. And I think that is kind of why I like them, is because we don't get flooded with their asinine bullshit. Like, Saz and Vanille are my 2 favorite characters in this.
Stop wandering off and stay where I can keep
And funny enough, their stories are actually intertwined because they kind of affect one another, even if inadvertently. So Saz's son, Daj, he got really creative with the names. You know what? Retry. Yes. So what that does, it takes me out of the battle. I want to go up here. I try not to use the retry function all that often because it's a little bit of a cheat. But it's part of the game, so it's like considered resources of the game. But I hate battles in this area. They're pointless. Synergist, Bravery, Strength, HP, Magic, Vigilance, and Strength. Cool. I have no CP. get better as a medic. And as a saboteur. And now Ravager. There is some method to this madness, but not a lot of it. One to the medic. Cool, you're useless. Do I have any new equipment at all? HP boosters? Yeah, I'll give you one of them. Only to Saz because I like him. So the boss I dislike is actually coming up in Lightning's area.
Time to move.
Oh, I have a commando again. Cool. Let's check those paradigms. I can work with them. I don't like Lightning as a character. I find her very dull and boring. Come on, let me activate. Fuck you! Heretic dance. So having a commando and 2 Ravagers is actually like the best combination in this game. Or a commando, a Ravager, and a saboteur. Which is why this combo works really well. Ah, Light's dead. Awesome. This actually could be the end of me. Yep. That's it.
Damn it.
That's it. Wow. I didn't even get as far as last time. That says a lot. Oh. Whew, alrighty. Just under 2 hours. Not too bad. Well, that was 13. Up next we have 13-2. Because I'm doing the whole Lightning trilogy in one go, hopefully. So I will see you for that one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you for 13-2.